Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Southern Scene. I'm WSAV's Natalie Hendricks. You know, when it comes to aging, it's something that we all do, but not necessarily something that we always want to talk about. It's true that we do live longer, but sometimes, even so, we still need help in the aging process. And there's an organization here in Savannah that does a wonderful job with a plethora of resources out there called Senior Citizens Incorporated. And joining me now is our special friend, Executive Director and President of Senior Citizens Incorporated, Patty Lyons. Thanks so much for joining the Southern Scene, Patty.
Gosh, thank you for being here.
For our viewers out there who may not be aware of Senior Citizens Incorporated, tell us a little bit about the organization.
Well, we're a nonprofit that started more than 50 years ago, and it really, truly, in true Savannah fashion, it was neighbor trying to help neighbor. You know, we all want to age successfully, and that means a lot of different things. It does mean sometimes you need an organization like SCI to come in and provide some mechanical support, but you also need to stay engaged. You need to be able to see friends and keep learning. You know, we really try to help in all avenues.
And speaking of those avenues, let's talk about some of the wonderful resources on hand here at Senior Citizens Incorporated.
Well, a lot of times people just need information, so that's one of the things that we provide. But we can come in and provide a home-delivered meal and a daily wellness check. We provide housekeepers, people to do run errands, light housekeeping, do laundry, that kind of support. And the good thing with us is we can come in for a day, or we can come in for the rest of your life.
So we also provide adult daycare for people who...
Now, adult daycare, let's talk about that. What's that about?
It's for people who are too frail to remain at home by themselves. Most of our clients at our daytime centers have dementia, such as Alzheimer's disease, but some are recovering from strokes. We have a nurse at each of our centers that can provide medication. We work with their doctors. If there's certain form of physical therapy they need, they can get all of that at one of our adult daytime centers.
Now let's talk about the resources available here at Senior Citizens as far as the activities in the Learning Center is concerned.
It's amazing. It's a 5-year-old program, and each day more than 200 people come and take classes. And they come, it's like college for older adults. We have a foreign policy discussion group that gets together once a week, and from that they had a domestic policy discussion group that started, and they just get together and debate what's going on in the world.
What about any physical activity as far as any opportunity like that offered at Senior Citizens Incorporated?
We do. We have a yoga class at least once a week, and then at all of our centers physical exercise is really pushed.
What would you say the biggest misconception is where Senior Citizens Incorporated is concerned?
I think it's that we serve everybody. For so long, and that's large part due to the demographics, we only serve people who are extremely low income. Now we do still do that, but we serve everyone because the effects of aging happen regardless of how much money you have.
Does anything stick out to you? I would love to know an example where you're seeing this program and how it's really worked in someone's life or changed someone's life.
Gosh, you're right. I do have a lot of stories. We have a man who is retired from Yale who lives here, and he is very frail, and his family lives up north. And our geriatric care manager has been helping him. Well, his family called because they wanted him to go to a football game. That he was in his 90s, but he was on oxygen. He has dementia, so they were, how do we do this? And she figured out how to do it. And talked to TSA, worked it out so he could have oxygen on the plane and his medicine, and she took him to the gate, arranged for somebody to pick him up there, and so he went to the football game. And they sent a picture back to us of him sitting there with all of his family at the stadium.
Story.
And he came back with all these stories, but those are the types of things that we do.
Well, Patty, I want to thank you for letting us come in with our Southern Scene cameras. I'm so inspired by the work that you guys do here at Senior Citizens Incorporated and the resources that you provide our community. And I hope that you'll let us come back and keep us posted on the wonderful things that's happening here at Senior Citizens Incorporated.
Thank you. Anytime, anytime.
If you'd like more information on Senior Citizens Incorporated, all you have to do is call the number on your screen or go to the website you see on your screen. You'll find out all the information that you need to know. We're so blessed to have this wonderful organization in our area. They have a plethora of resources available. You can also find us on Facebook, The Southern Scene. Send us a message or go to our website, WSAV.com. We'll make sure we put you in contact with Senior Citizens Incorporated.